From the countdown clock right here. We're about to get started. If you've been here before, then you can just come back when the countdown clock hits 0. But if this is your very first lesson, then I got a couple things I want to talk to you about. All right, so if you weren't here last week, don't worry, you didn't need to be. We're doing a brand new song this week, and if you haven't played piano before, don't worry, we're doing 5 different levels. You can definitely do level 1. You are going to need to click on the PDF button right over there though, download the PDF and print it out because that's all the music for all the different levels. Now, as you'll see in your PDF, in the upper right hand corner, it tells you what level that page is for. So on level 1, you're going to want to have that level 1 page, and then 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, you can just ignore those. Just stay on level 1 for the entire lesson. You will want to find the chart though that has all of the notes listed out with all the letters on it, because that's what you're going to use in order to play your piano along with me when I'm playing. So if we're playing Mary Had a Little Lamb, the track would go something like this. And as I'm playing it, I'll show you where all the notes are and where all the letters are. Don't worry about that. But then you're going to play along with me when I'm playing the track. Now, after we've done level 1, I'll show you everything you need so you can practice the song throughout the week. Then we're going to level up, and that looks like this. And now you can see we're on level 2, right? So at level 2, then it's going to get a little bit more difficult, but each time the track plays, I want you to just play the track that you're on. So if you're on track 1, if you're on level 1, then each time, you know, we're doing our thing, we're going. Each time we start that, I want you to completely ignore the notes that we're playing, and you just play your level. So you would play. Because that's going to work with, the track's going to work with your level every time we play it, no matter what level we're on. So we move on to level 2, 3, 4, 5. You just stay on the one that you're comfortable with. All right, so all of these lessons are completely interactive. That means we want to hear from you right now. So go ahead and click on the chat button right over there. Put in your name, you don't have to put in a password, and then you'll be talking with all the other students who are logged in right now, as well as some of my assistants who can help you and answer some of your questions. If you've got a question though that you don't think they're going to know the answer to, and you want to ask me personally, then type your question in the box below this video, and then you'll get your answer to your question directly from me. Now at the end of level 5, we're going to raffle off some prizes. These prizes change up every single week. If you're the winner of the prize, you need to let us know right away what prize it is that you want so we can send that out to you. You can tell my moderator, or you can let us know at mailbag@learnpianolive.com, email us there. You can fill out the contact form and let us know, but just tell us what prize you want so we can get that out to you. If you're not the prize winner, or if you want to know how you can earn more points so you can be the prize winner, then just stay tuned after the lesson and I'll let you know. All right, you've been very patient. That's all I gotta say. It's time for the lesson. I hope you've got your PDF. You're ready to ask some questions. I'm ready to answer them. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and this week we have an all-star cast for you. This is Nate the Great. He's an incredible pianist. He's going to be learning the song right along with you for the very first time. He's never played the song before, right?
No, I haven't.
No, okay. And but he's going to learn it really, really fast because he's really good. But anyway, you'll get to see him go from 0 to whatever he goes to. And then if you jump in the chat room, you'll be talking with Kendra.
Hi.
The incomparable Kendra. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Always asking me how I am. And someone who doesn't care at all how I am, just wants me to hurry up, is Kloppel. Yes, our mascot penguin. Yeah, he's always really impatient. So anyway, today is a really hard and long song. One of the hardest songs we've ever done before. So anyway, just try to get a little chunk of it. Don't try to get the whole thing. This guy, I'm not going to give him any hints. In fact, you get out of here. You do not get to have any of these hints. Let me show you a couple hints though at home, because you'll want to learn these. It's kind of like 3 separate songs all crammed into one. So if you just learn like one of the sections, you'll be doing just fine. Let me show you the last section of it, though. If we go to your PDF here, we should have this end section right in here. So as you can probably tell, this right here is the exact same thing as this section up here. So if you just learn that first section, then you won't have to worry about the last section there. And actually, this thing goes through 4 times on your track. So I only wrote out 2 of them for you, but you actually get to do this 4 times. So if you learn that one line, you've got like the whole second half of the entire song. Let me show you these. And they're kind of weird notes here. The first one we're going to have is going to be an E flat. We usually don't have any flats, but in this case, we're going to have this one right here. It's the top note in a group of 2 black notes. So if you find any group of 2 black notes, play the top one right there. That one's going to be your E flat, and then if you go down just below the next one down, the other one in the group of 2 black notes, that white note right there, that's going to be a C, and that is that thing right there, E, C, and you're going to play that a bunch of times, E, C, E, C, E, C, E, C, E, C. So right there, that's 5 times you're going to play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like half the song right there. So just playing the E flat and C. The rhythm on it is really super weird. We'll get to that. These 3 notes right here have all kinds of funky symbols on them. You just need to know that you're going to go from this note to the next black note down, drag it up, and end on C right there. So if you can go right there, that is that last chunk right there. So you're going to play 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black note, drag it up, and land right there. That's going to be the second half of the song. So anyway, that's your hint. If you can learn none of the rest of the song, just try to get that part down. It goes kind of fast. But let's go back up to this top part here, because this is the part that has all the words in it. Something strange in the neighborhood. It's going to start on an E, which is the note right above that E flat that we played a second ago. You see, you were playing that one. We're going to drag it up and get to that E right there. You're going to play E, C, E right there. And then you're going to play C, B flat, C right there. So I know it looks like it should be E, C, E, C, but don't think of it that way. I want you to think of it as this group of 3 right here and this group of 3 right here. E, C, E, and then C, B flat, C. Then one more time, C, B flat, but you don't come back up to the C that time. So we've got E, C, E, C, B flat, C, C, B flat. So let's try that much with the track. Here we go. And a 2. Oh, actually, you got a big old long pause here, so you're just going to wait here. This is what the other levels are going to work on. That's that first line. Let's do that one more time. So that whole first part that we were waiting there, that's all for level like 3 and 4 and 5. Here we go. And a 1, 2, ready. And here's their part. Here we go. Ready? And try it. E, B flat, C, B flat. There we go. So then the next part is going to be kind of what you played at the beginning, but we got to double up on those. E, E, C, C, E. Right there. That chunk is kind of the same as that beginning part, but you got to play 2 of them instead of 1. Like that. And then this thing that we did before, right there, we use it right there. We're going to play that same thing right here, but as you can see, the note goes way up. So that C, instead of playing it right here, we're going to play it way over here. That's going to be Ghostbusters. All right, so we're going to play Something Strange, but unique. We're out of time already. Okay, well, good news is this next chunk right in here that I was about to teach you, that's all the same as the first chunk. So I guess we've done all of the chunks. We just haven't added it all together yet. So let's try this thing. On your mark, get set, and wait through this first part. Here we go. Ready and go. Something strange in the neighborhood. And then a call. Then up here, Ghostbusters. Then just do the same exact thing. Same notes. Something So there's 2 more of these. I've given you 1, 2. There's still 2 more, the number 3 and number 4 after that. But anyway, we're running crazy short on time, so we're going to just go ahead and skip to level 2. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version, or visit learnpianolive.com/level2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
All right, so we've got all the same notes that we had on level 1, but this time it's on the lines and spaces, the official sheet music that all the pros would use. So let me show you a couple things on here. First of all, unless you're on Kloppel Academy like level 3 or above, you haven't really seen this many ledger lines before. This is a C and a B flat and a C, just like it's written in, but as we discussed on level 1, it's way up. It's really, really high. So those are all going to be really high, and then other than that, we've got this thing down here. So we've got a double dot right there, and that means go back and find the other double dots that we just had a second ago, which would be right there. So that part right there is all going to repeat. So you're going to go to here, and then go back around here. You're going to do that 4 times. So there we go. We got 4 times through that. So that's that ba da 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 da. That's once, and then you got to do it 3 more times after that. Other than that, I think we've got to. This is actually a perfect example right here. If you're on Kloppel Academy level 3 or higher, then you're dealing with 16th notes, which are those ones right there. You can tell that they are 16th notes because they have the 2 bars right there. These guys over here only have 1 bar, so those are 8th notes. So these 16th notes right here are supposed to go twice as fast as these 8th notes. So in the goes by really, really fast. In the neighborhood. Something strange is kind of fast, but not as fast as the ones with the 2 bars. See if you can find any other 16th notes or 8th notes in this song here. And I'm going to play through this thing one at a time, and then when I come back, I'll show you where all the 16th notes and where all the 8th notes are. If you're on level 1, just play whatever you can along with us. Here we go. And a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, and wait for a little while. Wow, the level 4 and 5 people do their thing. Here we go. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Call Ghostbusters. There's something weird, and it don't look good. We're gonna call Ghostbusters. Now here's that part where we're gonna repeat 4 times. That is the whole entire song. So hopefully you found some other 16th notes in here and some other 8th notes. Right here, we've got double bars right there. So those are 16th notes. These over here are 8th notes because we just have the 1 bar that connects those notes. And then over here on this page, we've got 16th notes right there. And then we've got 16th notes right there and 16th notes right there. And all the rest of them are 8th notes, like right there and there and there. Those are all 8th notes. So anyway, hopefully you got those right. Let's try this thing again. Here we go. And a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, wait. All right, here we go. Ready? Go to it. There's something strange in the neighborhood. All go way up here. Ghostbusters. There's something weird, and it don't look good. We're gonna call Ghostbusters. And here's the repeating part. Second time. Let me show you one real quick thing here too that I added into level 2 before we move on to our feature, and that is right here we've got theirs. That word is not in level 1, so you do have 1 extra C thrown in there, and also if there's, these two notes right here, if there's, is not in level 1. So level 1 just started on some and some. It didn't have those 3 additional notes in there. So anyway, if it seemed like we had a couple extra notes, it's because there were. But it's time for mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
And this week is from Becca J, who says, Dear Jamie, can we do a whole bunch of Christmas songs this year? Unfortunately, we don't have the number of weeks to do all the Christmas songs I'd like to do, but instead what we're going to do is next week, now this week, hang on. This week, obviously, our lesson is slightly early. Next week, we don't have a live broadcast, but instead, I'm going to give you a pack of 10 Christmas songs that you can learn on your own with the levels 1 through 5, just like we normally do, and I can give you some video instruction on those as well. So I'm going to give you all the Christmas songs you could possibly want to do instead of our broadcast next week. So I figured we could do that way, cram it all into 1 week instead of spreading it out and taking up all of the next 8 weeks and not doing other broadcasts but doing Christmas songs instead. So that's my idea. We're going to try that next week. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 3. This may be confusing to level 1 and 2 students. Please continue to practice your own level or visit learnpianolive.com/level 3 to understand how this level works.
All right, level 3ers, you knew this was coming. We've got some left hand in here, and we've got no break at the beginning of the track now. So if you take a look at your PDF, in the bass clef, that's all the left hand stuff, we now have notes to play there. The very, very beginning, it's going to start on a C, and then B flat and F, and that's almost the whole entire song. Until we get to that part that repeats the ba-da, 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 ba-da. Until we get to that section, we're just going to be repeating C, B flat, and F. Let's try just that with the track, and then if you're on level 1 or 2, you play your version right along with us. Here we go. Just C and B flat and F. 2, 3, 4. C, B flat, F, C, B flat. There's something strange. You can call Alright, cool. Now, before we get to that next repeaty part, let's figure out those notes. That thing right there from there to there. That part's going to repeat twice. You've got 4 of the 4 of those in there. Let me show you why. That is one of them. It's got 2 left-hand notes, 1, 2. And then the second time you go through it, right there, you've got 2 different left-hand notes. So you're only repeating the left hand twice, even though the right hand is repeating 4 times. Hopefully that made sense. Let me try that one more time. So your right hand is going to play the same thing 4 times in a row, but the left hand part is twice as long, so you're only going to play it twice through. Let me show you what those are. It's going to start with a C, and then B flat, but it's going to last a little bit longer than what you had before. So that B flat lasts longer, and then it's going to go A, and then F after that for the next one. And then you've got that whole entire thing again. And then there's that repeating thing from before, this C, B flat, F thing that you had before. You can throw one of those in at the end. I'll show you how that goes, and then we'll be checking in with Nathan. Let's try this all together. We're going to try right hand and left hand. If you're on level 1 or 2, ignore all of this left hand junk. Just do your version along with us. Here we go. And a 2. And a 1, 2. Ready, left hand. some more of those C, B flat, Fs. But it's time to check in with Nathan and see how he's doing. I'm sure he's got a lot together already. But let's check it out. Have a seat, sir. I love your shirt. The people at home can't see it very much, but stand up for a second. Let's see here. Yes. Awesome. Have you seen Ghostbusters?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't either. Have you seen the new Ghostbusters?
No.
No, I haven't either. All right. But I like the song. Let's try this thing. Do you need any help on any of this stuff, or just go?
Go with that. I'm doing level 2.
You're doing level 2. You would like to see level 2 as you do it. Here we go. On your mark, get set. And a 2, and a 1, 2. Ready, go. Oh, sorry. I threw you off. That was my fault. There's something Love it. You're awesome. Just like I knew you would be. All right, so like I said, he learns these really fast because he's really good at piano. He's played like a billion trillion songs. You have like hundreds and hundreds of hours of practice, right? He's really good. So if you're not as good as him, that's fine. Once you have hundreds or thousands of hours of practice, you'll be as good as him. But you know what to tell them.
Let's level up.
Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 4. This may be unsettling to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level4 for an in-depth explanation on how to conquer this level.
I don't remember. I might have practiced for hundreds of hours. I can't really remember. Here we go. This is level 4. This is where we add in all of the crazy notes. This might be one of the hardest level 4s that we've ever done here, and that's because we're using the actual bass line from the actual song. If you listen to the original version of this, it sounds something like this. So it's got that bass line in there, which is really cool. And so I threw that in here so that you can try playing that, and then I put it in the whole rest of the song everywhere it goes. But it's really, really, really hard to do. I haven't even practiced it myself, and I don't know that I could do it without practicing it. But anyway, let me show you the left hand by itself. You should be able to do if you're on level 4, and that's 3 C's. Then it's C, E, G, then B flat, F, G. That's the whole entire thing. That's where it's written on your music. It'd sound, I think, cool if you played it down here. Then you're supposed to be playing the melody on top of that, which is going to be really, really difficult to do. Of course, you have all of the extra notes, the there's and the if there's. And then we've also added in all of the, oh wait, hang on. The left hand down here is the same as what we had before. So you have so all that left hand is the same as level 3, but now we have these chords in here, and we have some really weird chords we've never seen before. So let me show you these, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. In case you're wanting to add in extra notes, the C minor chord is C and E flat and G. So if you want to add in extra notes during that section, all of that right there, that whole time is all C minor. So C's and E flats and G's are allowed. So you could play something like that. And then right here, it's all going to be all the same exact notes, but your left hand should play a B flat as the lowest note. So it'd be the lowest note being B flat right there. Then this next one's super, super weird. A diminished. I don't know if we've ever had a diminished chord before, but over here, I give you the A diminished chord as A's and C's and E flats. It sounds terrible. A, C, E flat. That's right, though. If you played that and it sounds that weird, that's the right chord. And you're playing A down here, and then any A's and C's and E flats that you want. And then you play your right hand. Right there. That's all the right thing. So in context, we've got the C minor over B flat, A diminished, and then we have an F after that, right there. Oops, there's our F chord right there. So that whole next section there is an F chord during that section. So that's F's and A's and C's, and all those, of course, are listed on that next page, how to play the C, the B flat, or the F chords. And then, of course, you have this thing up here, which is all C, B flat, and F. C's being C, E, G, B flat being B flat, D's and F's, and F's being F's and A's and C's, as we already said. So let me just try playing the chords along with the track, and then maybe we'll go back and do the other thing. I'll play the bass line for the intro, and then I'll just show you what the chords look like. Here we go. If you're on level 1 through 3, ignore all of that. Just play your version. Here we go. 3, 4. Flat, F, C, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat. It's not written in here, but the band plays out for a little bit, and you can play one of those at the very end. But anyway, that is that's our level 4 stuff. I'm going to attempt to play here on our last time through, because Clapple's impatient. I'm going to try to play both hands together and maybe add in some extra notes too from the chords. On your mark, get set. Don't play it like me. Play better. Here we go. 2. This thing is the second and the third note of the C. The rest of it fits in pretty nicely, but the second and the third note in there are killing me. So anyway, that's level 4. It's already time for us to level up. Let's go.
Transitioning to level 5. This may be terrifying to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level 5 for training on how to survive this level.
Here we go. This is level 5. So these are all of the right notes, but in number form instead of letters. So before we were calling this a C. Now, as you can see on our chart, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 1. Now we do have a couple cases like this flat 7 right here, where instead of playing a 7, we would play the flat version of that 7. Then it's just slightly below 7, because that's what flat means. It's just slightly lower than. So that's going to be a flat 7. We've got 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, flat 7, 1, 1, flat 7, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, flat 7, 1. And then the left hand is going to play all the chord numbers, so just every other note starting on that note. So the 1 chord would be the 1, and then every other note. And then the flat 7 chord right here would be a flat 7, and then that's taking the place of the 7, so every other note after the 7 would be that one and that one, but we're going to use a flat 7 as the lowest note. That's our flat 7 chord. And then the 4 chord is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our 4. Every other note, that's the 4 chord. So that's the 1 chord, the flat 7 chord, and the 4 chord. So those are all of the right chords there. And then of course down here we've got the 1, the minor version of the 1. So it's the 1 chord. We're going to take the middle note and drag it down a little bit to make that one flat. That's a minor 1. Then we've got the flat 7, which we already talked about. And then we've got the 6 diminished. So this right here would be a 6 chord because it's 6 and then every other note. But we're going to take the last note down a half step, turn that into a flat right there. That's a diminished 6 and then a 4. Let me just try to call those chords out as we go, and then you can try to play those chords along with me. And if you're on level 1 through 4, just keep trying it your version. This is a long, difficult song. You've got plenty of weeks to practice this. Here we go. On your mark, get set, and 2, ready, and here's the 1 chord, the flat 7, the 4, 1, flat 7. Call it these right hand numbers and try that. Here we go. And 3, 1, flat 7, 1, 1, flat 7. 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, flat 7, 1. And then flat 3, 1, 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 flat 3, 7, 1, flat 3, 1, flat 3, 1. So one thing to point out here real quick before we check in with Nathan is this 3 and 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 this 3 should all be flats because if you're on Clapple Academy level 2 or higher, you already know that whenever you get a flat sign on your piece of music, that note stays flat for that entire measure. So this flat and this flat right there are just kind of implied by the fact that you have a flat 3 here and you go right back to the 3. Then generally in sheet music, we just assume that it's the same version of that note that we played before. In this case, it's a flat 3 instead of a regular 3. So anyway, those all should also be flat in case you were wanting to play those as regular 3s because we have those flat signs right there. That one counts for that one. Right there, that one counts for that one. And right there, that one counts for both of those. All right, let's check in with Nathan, though, see how things are going. My guess is he's got a few more notes, but I don't know, that level 4 thing, man, it's kind of rough. What level would you like to look at while you play?
3.
Level 3. Here we go. So he's going to try some left hand in here, hopefully, and we'll see how far he's gotten. On your mark, get set. 2. And a 1, 2, ready, go. Song, isn't it? Yeah, I think this might be the toughest song you've ever done before. So anyway, nice job. And you at home, nice job. Just keep on working on it. And let's find out who won the $10 gift card. Here we go. All right, thank you everybody for joining us. Don't forget, next week we're going to be doing Christmas songs, so don't show up for the broadcast, but do download the PDF because we'll have 10 Christmas songs that you can play. And then the week after, we're doing Stay With Me from the movie Sing, the one the monkey sings in that one. And then do the music challenge. Hashtag stupid person, you won, but who are you? Tell us. Hey, you're still here. Me too. Well, here's what needs to happen next. First of all, click on the survey button. That is probably like right over here. Maybe if you're on the iPad, it's like down here below the video. Anyway, it's right around there. Click on that. Let us know how we did today, and also ask us any questions you might have about this lesson or about any other lesson. You might even be the mailbag winner if you include your name in that. And then after that, you're going to go to the music challenge, which is a button probably right up here, up above the video. And so click on the music challenge. You can come back every single day and fill out the code thing and get your points for doing that. So you got your music challenge thing to do after you do the survey. And then after you've practiced the song up, then go to the one up here that says, right over here probably, student videos, and then take a video of yourself on your phone or your iPad or whatever, and then send us your video, and maybe it could even be the featured video and you get points for doing that. And then if you have any questions, click the contact button that's also up there somewhere. Anyway, I don't know. But click on that, let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you back here next week. All right, thanks for joining us. It was a lot of fun. See ya.